Well, hello and good morning, everyone. Today's July 21st, and I am 72 years old today. It's my birthday. I'm going to make another video as I had done last year. This one's going to include a few things, and I'm going to try to stay right to the point of some of my thoughts, and hopefully I can share them with a lot of you. Okay, this is the paint job we had done with this cathedral ceiling. Very difficult to make it look completely 100% everywhere. And it's even harder, I have to say, it's harder today to hire someone and have them do the best work for your money without being at all negative about it. I know one mistake I made was I had almost a gallon of brand new taping compound. So I just gave it to this guy to use. And he said it was kind of runny. Well, yeah, I guess it's going to be runny if you don't stir it up. But anyhow, it turned out good. The house looks way newer. This house is quite old. And, it's like at least 30 years old. And, these stairs are not anything easy. Even if you do have a good right ankle or left ankle. I always say signal out the right ankle, but when you have a problem with one, you have a problem with the other. This is a nice clock, this grandfather clock. There's something not right with it, or I would have the headpiece on it. But I've been able to fix that clock for many, many moons, and then all of a sudden I just kind of lost my knack with it. Well, today is my birthday, and here we go. Loop-de-loop-de-loo. All right. My wife, Martha, is always so freaking awesome. Yeah, looks kind of familiar. All right. I wonder where she had this made up. Perfect. Hope your birthday is happy from the AM to the PM, to the BM, right. Love, Martha. Thank you, honey. It's funny that I say this, but it's kind of true. As you get up there in years, you're even happy to just get up in the morning and have things flush out correctly, if you know what I'm saying. There's a congratulations. I just passed my insurance license test. Those tests are not that simple. And, I had a difficult time with it, but hey, I got through it. And here we have some shorts. Good, a nice dress shirt that's the right size collar. Because since I've lost a lot of weight, that's where it really shows. When you wear a dress shirt and a tie, and it's like, forget it. Yeah, these are really nice from Men's Warehouse. Thank you, honey. And a pair of slip-on Skechers. Whoops. Perfect. Of course, having larger feet, it looks like when you wear anything like this that you're wearing something 20 sizes too big. But, oh, these are great. Slip right on. Yeah, I've, liked that idea of slipping on sneakers for a long time. And it's amazing what someone will do to make things easier. Get rich off it, actually. I don't think I need this bright light on, so we're going to just... Today is a nice day. It's not humid. It's been difficult here. One part of the video I want to include, I don't know if I'll really get to it today. That's one of the things I want to talk about with getting older, is that, you know, I sure do spend my time putting things off as opposed to diving right in and doing them. You know, the Corvette I have is a C4. It's a 1985. It's actually a very nice car. You know, it's a 4+3, 4-speed standard, 3 automatic. It's in very nice shape, all original. And this year when I started it up, it seemed fine, but on the road, if you nail it in first, it just doesn't have what it used to have. And on top of it, it sputters. So right away I thought, okay, a little dirt in the fuel. And I did put the Chevron in, and that helped. But it's still not the problem. The second problem I thought that it was the spark. Well, it was obvious. The 2 or 3 of the spark plugs had gotten loose, okay? So, you know, I've never been one for trying to... I've always tried to stay away from snapping spark plugs. So, you know, I don't really put too much pressure on them as I'm making them, as I'm installing them. But I'm hoping that this, what I'm going to show next, is going to help. And the funny thing about it, because I've had this box open before, okay, so they give you a nice new rotor. This could be my problem in itself. The tune-up parts that I've talking about here are not that old. I mean, I've put them in less than a year ago and certainly have not even put 1,000 miles on the car since I did put new plugs and distributor cap, etc. This piece could be the problem too. You know, this module. And it is supposed to be a hotter one than stock. This is from Top Flight, and the thing that's I found pretty interesting is that this came installed, meaning that the cap came on here, which means I'm hoping that underneath this cap there's going to be the coil already installed, and it must be, because look, there's the pins that plug in. It looks like this should be a very simple job, but it never is. You know, especially getting all of these screws in correctly. one thing that's kept me as an excuse, I didn't have the right grease. So I ordered this from Amazon. Someone suggested on YouTube, this KZ stuff, or Keys, however it is pronounced. But you're supposed to have that grease not only on the side of this part, this module that goes inside of the distributor, but for all I know, under this cap, they put an envelope of the grease, and it would be my luck, to install this as is, and then find out that is the case, and make things really a mess. But I'm going to hopefully work on the Corvette